extraordinarily. Today, the minister got up and he said, this is the budget, this is the way forward, and so forth. And two persons tepid response, the Prime Minister and one other person. It shows that they seem to be lacking completely in any enthusiasm, any heart for what is going on. This government has run out. It has run out of ideas, it has run out of energy, it is just taking the people for granted. I don't know whether the Prime Minister had a plane to catch or something, somewhere to go, that suddenly the business of the people doesn't seem to be that important, It doesn't seem to be so critical that you should say, okay, Madam Speaker, nobody is speaking. Maybe we should suspend for a little while. Let me get this thing sorted out. You're going to wrap up the debate? Urge that the debate be wrapped up even before you as Prime Minister addresses the budget? I mean, come on. What are we? We living on somebody's plantation? Who are they accountable for? To themselves? While they're playing world boss, you can't be bothered to deal with the mundane matters of what's concerning the people of this country? It just tells me that we don't have a government here. We have one on autopilot, and they have completely overstayed their time. And it's just simply unacceptable. The Prime Minister did not speak on the budget of his government, even though he was in the House at the time when the Speaker called for further debate. He looked around and tried to urge, from what I gather, the members on his side as to who was going to speak. So there seemed to be no discipline whatsoever in their team as to who was going to speak. And when nobody rose, from his side, from the opposition benches, he urged the Minister of Finance to terminate the debate. Two ministers spoke. Ministers of government who had responsibility for over $476 million worth of programs and projects that were outlined in the budget, did not speak. They did not support, get up to support, to expand on, or to do whatever. They chose in response to the presentation that was made by the Minister of Finance. Not even the Prime Minister did that. Think about that. It is an extraordinary set of developments. I don't know if that, I don't think that has ever happened in the history of this country. We have had early wrap-up of the debates in the past by this government, but at the time the Prime Minister was the Minister of Finance, so he would have spoken to defend his government's presentation of the budget. But this time, he did not rise to do that. That is contemptuous of the people of this country. How can you take the budget seriously when the minister presents and the Prime Minister is present and does not address what is presented?